Hello class, look at your book. Now back to me. Now back at your book. Now back to me. I'm about to read Robert Brown's poem called My Last Duchess. That's my last Duchess painted on the wall, looking at it as if she were alive. I call that piece of wonder. Now Frau Pandolf's hands work busily a day, and there she stands. Wilt please you sit and look at her, I said. Frau Pandolf by design, for never read. Strangers like you that pictured countenance, the depth and passion of its earnest glance. But to myself they turn, since none puts by the curtains I have drawn for you, but and seems as if they would ask me, if they durst, how such a glance came there, so not the first. Are you to turn and ask thus? Sir, 'twas not her husband's presence only, called that spot of joy into the Duchess' cheek. Perhaps Frau Pandolf's chance to say, her mantle laps over my lady's wrist too much. Her paint must never hope to reproduce the faint. How flesh that dies along her throat, such stuff was courtesy, she thought, and 'cause enough. For calling up that spot of joy, she had a heart, how shall I say, too soon made glad, too easily impressed. She liked whatever she looked on, and her looks went everywhere. Such was all one, my favor at her breast, the dropping of the daylight in the west. The bough of chairs some officious fool broke in the orchard for her, the white mule. She rode with brown the terrace, all in each would draw from her alike the approving speech, or blush at least she thanked me, good but think, somehow, I know not how, as if she ranked. Somehow I know not how, as if she ranked my gift as a 900-year-old name with anybody's gift. Who'd stoop to blame this sort of trifling, even had you skill in speech, which I have not, to make your will quite clear to such an one, and say just this or that, and you disgust me. Here you miss, or there exceed the mark, and if she let herself be lessened nor plainly said her wits to yours, forsooth, and made excuse, and then would be some stooping, and I choose never to stoop. Oh sir, she smiled, no doubt, wherein I passed her, but who passed without much the same smile. This grew, I gave commands, then all smiles stopped together. There she stands, as if alive. Wilt please you rise? We'll meet the company below, then I repeat the count, your master's no manifest is ample warrant that no just pretense of mine for jewelry will be disallowed. Though his fair daughter's self, as I avowed at staring, is my object, nay we'll go together down, sir. Notice Neptune, though, taming a seahorse, thought a rarity, which claws of embarrassed case of bronze for me. That was Robert Brown, My Last Duchess.